You've seen them featured in Pitch Perfect 2, NBC's hit musical competition The Sing-Off, and on The Late Late Show with James Corden. This group has toured internationally as the first Filipino American a cappella group. Meet the Filharmonic, and this is
how Pitch Perfect changed our lives.
So several years ago, we formed our group to audition for a show called The Sing-Off. Avi from Pentatonic, who I went to school with, reached out to me and said, you guys gotta form a group. So I reached out to Nico and Joe, who went to school with me. Then I reached out to Trace and VJ, who were like in the area singing around there. We're all just kind of like fresh out of college, figuring out what to do. We met the day before our actual video audition was due, got together and made it.
Working on The Late Late Show with James Corden is truly like, that's a highlight, I think, of all of our careers, or the Filharmonic. To be able to kind of combine our art form with what they do is really, really just an honor.
At the end of the day, like, we were on camera, and so we got to like image fit, a screen, which was a little different.
Honestly, getting the call for Pitch Perfect 2 was insane. I remember we were in Michigan and we had just gotten off our first tour. And so we got the call, we're like, are you interested? We're like, heck yeah, we're interested. One of our first times singing Tagalog too, right? Mm-hmm. I think our most watched cover on YouTube is Flashlight by Jessie J. And we kind of timed the release perfectly with the movies. We added some canned whatever.
We clearly forgot how to do it.
Yeah. But it was kind of modeled after the Cup song from the first movie.
So ICCA is a competition that the Pitch Perfect series is based off of. That's actually how I met Jules and Nico the first time our groups competed against each other in ICCAs. And Joe was in the same group that competed. And it's just crazy that a few years later, how we all met, we got to be a part of the movie series that brought us all together.
I think that Acappella wasn't really a genre to start off with, right? So it's difficult to kind of say Acappella is a category in itself versus pop or country or all of those other genres. But I feel like that's a constant goal that we've always tried to achieve. We've done original music, and it's just been a constant kind of challenge that we've faced as Acappella singers.
When you're trying to establish yourself in a cappella, people are expecting to compare groups by seeing what kind of covers you do of the same songs, and especially for us who started in college a cappella, you only do covers in college a cappella. It's hard to break that mold. A cappella world, kind of Filipino world, and not sure how to get both on our side. So that was a little bit of a struggle for us to figure out how to do. I remember I reached out to my mom and to my family that we were gonna start a group, all Filipino, try to get on TV. And she told me that Filipinos are never on TV, why are you even trying? And she didn't mean that in a rude way. She just meant it it would be very difficult for you because she knows what it's like. So I said, we have to figure it out. And we got on, and she was proud and grateful that I did that.
We showed her.
See ya, mom? See, mom? Look at me now.
We have felt very accepted by the Acappella community, and we've been on so many tours that involve Acappella. We've just been in the mix.
We toured all over the U.S. We've been to almost every state at this point. I think 44 of the 50. And the Philippines, we've been to the Philippines a few times.
Singapore.
Mumbai.
Yes.
Sri Lanka.
I think coming up as a group is a lot harder. The amount of schedules, the chemistry, everything, there's so much that can go wrong so quickly. If one of us is missing or if one of us isn't feeling up to par, then we have to stay a team effort.
I cannot imagine going on all these shows without a group of 4 other people to hang out with after the show.
Aww, jeez.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
We want to be around each other. I've grown to enjoy hanging out with them.
Aw, guys, stop.
I didn't mean it to be corny. It's true though. It's true. And we were on the road when everything started. It was really hard to have that suddenly yanked away and not knowing what we were going to be doing all the time. Now that we can sing together again more frequently, getting back to the swing of making videos, collaborating with more people that we haven't seen in years, gotten the chance to sing with in such a long time, has been really fun.
Well, it's pretty simple. We chose the Filharmonic because we sing harmonies and we're Filipino, so FIL. No, really though, we want to be upfront about our culture. No mistake who we are, who we're representing, and we want to encourage other Filipinos to also do it as well. So we made that the forefront of our name.
Hey, one down.
We're the Filharmonic.
And this is us representing.
Thank you so much for watching. We have new music videos every single Friday on the Filharmonic YouTube channel, and make sure to check out the exclusive interviews with those artists on One Down's pages. Thanks so much for watching.